I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself. Pyra!
Here!
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Take you down.
Go for it, Rex!
I'll show you the end of the world with Ion.
Welcome back, everyone.
This is the thunder of justice.
Thunder of Justice, who are you, Zeke?
Siren Buster.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead already.
Yes, like I'm going down without a fight. There! Someone needs tending to.
Much obliged.
So, yeah, thank you for moving up to where I could hit you again.
Just give me the heads up.
Gotcha.
Okay, focus.
So
Keep an eye
back.
on the enemy.
Anchor shot.
We can do
Ha!
it. Good
Go
choice.
for it.
Prepare yourself.
Bridget,
To the arms, Lady Moira.
when do we get to the dissection?
Yeah.
Zoom out.
I shall defend you to the last, my
Anchor
lady.
shot. Ha!
Break.
Double
Quick
spinning
and
F.
slash.
Anchor shot.
Crap, I was trying to get that real quick.
Legs.
Die!
One
Sword
shot.
back.
Let me take. Good
Go
choice.
for it.
Must be more careful.
You're
Rest
mine.
a
Halo.
while.
We're gonna need
Halo.
a
Draw
lot
the
of
enemy's
outside.
This Farewell.
Here we go, okay.
Overfall.
So I see a lot of these things on the map.
Just give me the heads up.
Why not?
Me.
You see.
It's getting tough.
Raging tiger.
Double spinning edge.
Focus.
Someone
Someone
needs
needs
I'll
tending
wipe
to.
you punks out.
When do we get to the dissection?
Praxis.
I fight for what's right.
Eclipse.
Blazers spring.
Just give me the
Why
order.
not?
Finish them.
The turret will scour your bones.
Alright, here's another one, number 2.
Shut up.
Ha!
Don't tell me to shut up. Tell you to shut up.
I lost my rhythm.
Jaguar
It'll
slash.
be strong
Let us
hold.
make use of it now.
Break.
Blaze.
Why not?
Indeed.
I lost my rhythm.
Don't give up on me.
Let me do
Yeah.
it.
Gotcha.
Taste the pain.
Heavy hitter.
We fit together
Strong
great.
hold.
Can you tell?
Someone called for
Sure.
Watch out.
Heavy hit. It's
Someone
getting
needs
tough.
tending to.
Alright, here we go again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Die. Draw the enemy's attention.
Don't tell me to die.
Yes,
I don't want to die.
Quadruple slash.
Watch out.
Moment called on me. Cheers for that.
Yeah. Double spinning
Don't give them
edge.
a moment's rest.
Sword
We can do it.
bash. Hit it. No.
Dolphin spin.
Crap.
I shall defend you to the
I meant to do that with fire.
Your dreams are reality. Slash.
Double spinning edge.
eagle eye.
Bridget,
To
anchor
arms,
shot.
Lady
Stay
Moira.
back. You may not survive
Why
a
not?
race.
Indeed.
Make haste
going
and
down
retreat.
When do we get to the dissection?
Double
I'll wipe
spinning
you
edge.
punks out.
Anchor shot.
Let
Hit
me
it.
show you
No.
a thing to.
Alright.
X-Star.
Edge.
Jackal Claw.
Why not? Praxis.
I'm sure you'll see what's in it.
Oh my god.
Enemy's attention this way.
Why are you guys all the freaking way back there? Get up here.
Pain.
Quadruple slash. Stand up and
Don't
fight.
give them a
Jax.
moment's rest.
Thanks, Nia.
Here we go.
Break 'em. Strong horn.
And better take it.
What a deep
Farewell.
connection we have.
Not what I wanted. Because I've hit him with so many blues.
Bridget. To arms, Lady Morag.
Sure. This is
Let
where we
me
prove
live.
ourselves.
Now.
That was super dumb of me.
Drop us.
Heavy hitter.
Yes.
I
Just
just
be
get
that
that
ball
ball
and
and
step. You
Strong
have my
hold.
Let
back.
us make use of it now.
Healing Halo.
Yeah.
Die.
Why not?
Indeed.
Break.
Ha.
Give me my blades back.
I'm leaving
Leave I
One
die.
moment called on me.
Pyra.
Aqua
I
wave.
think this needs a lighter touch.
Double spinning edge.
You're in for some pain.
Sword back. Anchor shot.
I see you're in need of my expertise.
Why did I go back down to level 1?
We'll make your dreams a reality.
Blaze.
You're for some pain?
My turn.
Yeah! Heavy hitter!
Deadly
Break 'em.
twister.
When the time
Stronghold.
comes, I'll be ready.
Here we go.
Break.
What a deep
Peru.
passion
What
you have.
you punks
Don't
out?
give them a
Heavy
minute's
hitter.
rest.
Gotcha!
Finish them.
Break 'em.
I'll broil you alive.
X-Star!
Yeah!
Make use of my power.
Here
Go for it.
Almost
Easy
failed.
Make haste and retreat.
Just
Draw
do
the
it.
enemy's attention
Gotcha.
this way. For some pain.
Give me the order.
Let's aim even
You're
higher.
safe.
I like your attitude.
Hold it
Pyro.
right
Leave it to
there.
me.
Sure. Double spinning edge.
Wait.
When do we get to the dissection?
Anchor shot.
All right.
Deadly twister.
Ha!
She'll make your dreams a
For
reality.
sure.
You have my thanks. Don't get them a moment's rest.
Die!
Gotcha! Double
Deadly
spinning
twister.
edge.
Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready.
Do you need a rest?
I shall defend
You
you.
have my thanks.
All right. Is it? Yes. Okay, I thought I had kept the right count. We've got 4 of them. He's at half-life. I think we can do this, guys.
Go for it!
Star first.
Get him, Nia!
Okay, so first off, let's hit the fire.
Raging Tiger!
Morag, suck it to them.
I'll finish
As
what you
planned.
started.
And another one! Go for it!
Radiant flare.
Get him, Nia!
Here I come, ready or go
I'll do
multi.
it. If I have to.
Morag, suck it
Bridget,
to
to
them.
me, as planned.
Break.
Full burst.
Double spinning
Fucking
edge. Hit it!
On you
No.
go.
Form the third.
Gotcha.
Wow, I've never actually seen this before. Shit.
Blue flame, heed my call.
Holy
Stand for
shit.
me.
Good on fire.
I've been able to do that the whole game? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Here I go!
Yeah.
Wait, we're... I mean, I guess that's one way to... This is what you want to do to the world? This is literal karma.
Let's get this done, so we can move on!
For the future.
Yeah, there's no stopping that. There's the unfeeling wind of change. Ironically, making sure the world stays the same. I don't always think things through when I try and say cool things, guys. I'm sorry. No, Malos. No one got the number of that truck. And this is the death of the architect. Good game, Klaus.
This is the last gift I can offer you. The rest is up to you, my children.
So the real question is how we're going to resolve this whole sinking Titan situation. I mean, we now know how to make more Titans, but it's still a terrible world state. Oh, he's cracked again.
It's been fun, kid.
Oh, he's not calling me a brat anymore.
Malos.
If only I'd met you sooner. Just think of the worlds I might have seen. But even so,
If I had been your driver, all of this.
kids say the damnedest things. There was only one driver for me. In all, it wasn't so bad.
It is very heartbreaking whenever you meet someone that you know could have fundamentally changed your perception of the world after your perception's already been set.
Looks like he's finally found it. Lady Morag. A meaning to his life.
Indeed.
Frankly, I'm a little jealous. After all, most people go their whole lives without finding theirs. I wonder if I'll find mine.
You've got one already.
I was gonna say, life is pretty dedicated at the moment.
And if what you've got isn't enough for you, well, you can always leave things to the next generation.
Does that make her happy?
You've got a point. Surprisingly enough.
I mean, even a blind squirrel, right? Will this station, like, collapse whenever the architect's power disappears? I have a bad feeling that it will. I didn't even think about that until they zoomed to the outside, and I was like, oh, crap. Freaking Tora. Meme!
What's going on?
That's... What's happened? At this rate, all of Elysium will collapse. What?
But the whole point of coming up here was to find a
The
place.
conduit disappeared. The power holding Elysium together was cut off. What's gonna happen when it crumbles? Not... Everything above this point will either orbit the planet or be flung into space by centrifugal force. However, everything below this point, the world tree itself, will fall apart on top of all rest.
No, that can't. The impact would destroy.
There has to be a way to stop it. Pyra, please! Pyra!
Well,
There is one way. Just one way to prevent it.
she don't have to sacrifice
Five
herself.
down from here, there's a control room for the correction boosters. If we can fire the booster jets and accelerate the whole world tree beyond escape velocity.
So, we have to sacrifice all of us.
Look, I haven't got a clue about boosters or velocities, but I'm gathering that we gotta get there, and fast.
Yeah, but we're not going to get back.
5 floors down. Let's hurry.
Azurda, Hobby.
Oh, is she getting a plan in place to save some of them?
What did you say?
Poppy could not possibly. Please, You're the only ones I can ask.
But
Poppy, you promised, didn't you?
that below belt.
Please.
Poor Poppy. I love Poppy so much. Oh, is she able to, like...
You're a real piece of work.
Is she able to make him old Gramps again? Like, by accelerating his growth? I'm not sure losing its power source would cause random explosions to happen. Feels like it would just start floating away.
What is this?
Those look like...
Ships. Is this a port?
Oh, okay, she sent them to the wrong place in order to get them... So she's going to do it. It doesn't require all of them. Okay, she is sacrificing herself.
What are you doing there? Where's the control room? Pyra! You can't mean...
I thought, as soon as I saw her first expression, I thought she was doing this.
Sorry.
Well, as sad as it may be, this may be a world without god-level blades.
This was the first lie I ever told you.
Pyra!
The only way to stop the World Tree's collapse is to use the last of Ion's power and annihilate the World Tree. I'm sorry, it is the only way. You all need to use one of those escape vessels and get as far away as possible.
What? The last of Ion's... Pyra! What are you doing?
She's going to annihilate the World Tree with her in it.
It'll be fine, right? You'll deal with the World Tree, then come back, right?
She probably doesn't even know.
Wait! Just wait, I'll come with you! Damn it! There's not enough wire!
She knew exactly how long you could go. Or how far you could go.
Poppy?
It's not okay. Poppy cannot.
What do you mean you can't?
Poppy made promise. Pyra say that Rex for sure ask Poppy. Say not help Rex, no matter what.
Poor Poppy.
What kind of promise is that? Please, I'm begging you. All you gotta do is take me over there.
Poppy's
The
like,
rest of you can just... Rex. Come on. Please. She's right there.
oh my god, I feel so bad for Poppy in this scene.
Rex. Gramps.
So what's his role in this?
Sometimes a man must know when to let go.
Why? Why?
Do it for her, Rex. Do as she asks.
Gramps.
Chum, how long are you planning on being a baby? She's
Oh,
the
poor
girl
Poppy.
you love. You got to accept her decision. That's what being an adult means.
Wow, even Zeke. Even Zeke is coming down against him. Like, this is unfortunately the only way. I do admit this is well handled. A lot of games have a necessary character
I'm
death.
so thankful that I've met all of you.
Rex! Pyra.
Rex!
Your Ion's gonna blow the whole place up soon. I don't know if she can do it remotely. She might be able to. Oh, is she transferring the... Oh my god.
The core crystal.
You'll be fine.
Does that mean the Pyra will reawaken, although it may not be the same Pyra?
Pyra.
Because it wasn't... It's whole again, so when she dies, she'll go back to the crystal, won't she? It's not like Malos' whose was shattered. They're really bad at this get as far away as you can thing, aren't they? And we damn well didn't save the world just to let it die.
Hello there. I hope you'll help me.
Can it help her without a core crystal? I didn't even know she'd live for any length of time without one at all.
Rex, I'm so glad to have met you.
I'm glad I met him too. This has been a really good game.
It was short, a fraction of my long, long years.
They won't unlock.
And brighter than any time I can remember before. You shone a light on my melancholy path. You showed me the way.
Well, it's a good thing we know how to program this thing that we've used the technology we've literally never seen before.
Thank you for that, Rex. Thank you for that gift of light.
So tell me, how was it being alive?
Do you really want to know? Well...
Oh god, I hate when they do that. I don't speak Japanese. I don't know what she said. Because they didn't redo that scene for English. Kind of surprised that... Oh, damn. I was going to say they'd let Rex do it, considering he has no experience, but maybe that's why. They should have let Rex do that. Well, at least we're going down to a sea. And all the debris falling should make the water choppy, which means we won't be... Oh, that is what...
You know, I think this form does suit me best.
I have Mystic Gramps.
Gramps.
We're heading down. Everybody grab onto something.
Well, namely your main. There's nothing else back there. Here comes the flash of light.
Cloud Sea is... The Titans are... gone.
I can't believe it.
Elysium is made real?
Dead. We were too late.
I mean, they definitely aren't dead.
Land of Mortha.
Or are we actually rejuvenating the actual world now?
Nothing left of the world but ruins.
Well, Nia, we have to start repopulating. Morag?
We're crossing that rift.
Oh, that was an awkward shift. The Cloud Sea has turned into just the sea.
Look!
So the Cloud Sea dissipated and all the Titans just sort of fell into the real sea? I'm not playing Name the Titan because I'm bad at it. Wow, I didn't realize how small a Titan Gramps really was. I mean, I knew it was just a Rex-sized Titan, but... Wait, are they Voltroning? Well, man, the different continents better learn how to get along if they're all going to be this close now. Gramps, don't start headbutting.
The Titans.
They're joining with the land.
Yeah. So I say you want to bend over, buddy? You're kind of tall.
It's true. I think I see what Klaus meant by restoring the world.
Gramps? So Elysium was here all along.
You know, Rex, I think you're right.
That's a little disappointing. Never you got to see the world tree get obliterated. Like, the Pyra's sacrifice didn't even pay off, really.
We're finally here.
Yep. The end of his journey, but he wasn't able to bring Pyra. Although he kind of was. It's almost like bringing her urn or something. Spraying her ashes on the where you're trying to go the whole time. Interesting. Rex had... Oh, of course, the Japanese voice. Derp, 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 derp. So, into the game. Initial thoughts. I do not understand the hatred this game gets. I know I've talked about this before. When I got into it, a lot of people said it was an okay game. There were some very negative opinions to it. And a lot of people told me that it wasn't as good as the original. And I think people that say that are insane. This game is amazing. Like, I really do not get the disdain that this game has gotten around it. I mean, I get it a little bit. Because the beginning of the game, it starts off poorly. Chapter 3 or 4 or whatever the stupid maid chapter is, oh my gosh, I did not enjoy that at all. I was just like, okay, Jesus. Japan, just stop with your maid fetish. But now that I've finished this game is so much stronger than the first Xenoblade Chronicles. The first Xenoblade Chronicles, the characters were relatively one-note. It had a really interesting story, I do think the story of the first Xenoblade may be a little bit better than this one, but only because this one is literally a rehash of the original. And it's an awesome rehash of the original, but obviously, when you find out that the story comes out to be the same as the story of the game you already played, you do have to give a slight nod to the first. But the characters were so much stronger in this, you know? They were a lot more than just one-note characters. There was a lot of depth there. There was a lot of, you know, I really liked the characters of this one a lot more. Morag was amazing. Zeke was goofy as hell, but I grew to love him by the end. Poppy, I don't have to tell you how much I grew to love Poppy. Poppy's amazing! Even Pyra, for as much as she was defined by her relationship as Rex, was still a whole character, and I still really appreciate her. Like, the only characters that were really weak were the other members of Torna. Like, Jin and Malos were really interesting. But the other three, fuck off! Especially Petroka. Petroka didn't even exist in this game. She was a meme at best. And Akos was a little better. Like, the two of them didn't have much of a history at all and could really be left out of the game with very little change. Akos a little bit came in that he was the analytical mastermind in some of the early chapters, but very quickly he just sort of stopped being a thing. And then the blonde-haired guy, whose name I don't even remember, was also just super forgettable. Chairman Bono was also not very, very well thought out. Like, he was a jerk, and that was his whole character. I did feel like a lot of the minor characters went nowhere, but Malos was brilliantly put together. And I love the idea that Malos was his entire outlook on life was thoroughly hurt and twisted by his relationship with Amalthus. And that is so brilliant, the whole idea. it reminds me a lot of Rurouni Kenshin. And there's a character in there, I'm not going to say which one, but, you know, there's a line I love where it's like, oh man, you're brutal, Mr. Kenshin. If your house is built with a poor foundation, you can't just fix it. You have to rip apart the whole house. And it reminded me so much of Amalthus' outlook. And towards the end where he was just like, if only I'd met you sooner, before my whole worldview had been so badly corrupted. But he couldn't change. He'd built too much on that wrong foundation that he wasn't strong enough to unmake his house. I am deeply looking forward to the Golden Country. I do think that I'm going to have to play it after I finish my next game, which, for those of you that are wondering, I will make an announcement video about this, but once I finish 999, which, goddamn, if that game ever actually ends, but once I finish 999, I will be playing Tales of Xillia 2 and Atelier Iris 2. But then once I beat them, I'm most likely going to Virtue's Last Reward and Torna, the Golden Country. I'm very much looking forward to getting back into this series. Deeply looking forward to it. I love these characters. I love this world. The blade system is beautiful. I didn't like it at first. It seemed not as good as the original one, but it's thoroughly grown on me at this point, and I can't imagine going back to the previous system. Previous system was super stale. I'm mad at myself that I didn't know about the full burst thing until literally the last fight of the game, and I never got to do the level 4 with Pyra and Nia at the same time move. That would have been awesome, but I just really needed Nia to be healing me. But yeah, this game is magnificent. I'm not willing to say this game is better than the original Xenogears, but you know what? Fuck it, yes I am. Only because I think the original Xenogears was incomplete. You know, I think the potential for the first Xenogears game, and especially the credit for the fact that it spawned all of this and the vision that it had for what it was doing, I mean, yes, it's amazing and it deserves a place in nostalgia forever. But eventually you have to say it could not become what it wanted to be. And this is a fully realized masterpiece. This game is incredible. This is the triumph I've been waiting for. I haven't had a triumph like this since Persona 5. Like, a lot of the games I've been playing, they had fatal flaws. And here comes Pyra again. I figured she would come eventually. But again, it won't be actual Pyra. But the problem is it won't actually be Pyra, will it? Unless something about being an Aegis means that your memories aren't wiped. That's possible. We haven't fully established what being an Aegis even means. I kind of hope she won't be literally the exact same person, though, because otherwise... Wait, they're both there? Okay, that's weird as hell. Oh my god, until now I didn't even realize the background music was in English. I've just been kind of tuning it out because it's like everything's Japanese. They re-recorded this in English. Freaking Poppy, of course it's Poppy. Non-inhibited as hell. Poppy, you are amazing. You are the heart and soul of this game. I'm going to give you the world's biggest head pat. Thank you, Nia. And Rex is a little bit mature. I think he actually appreciates Nia's feelings for just a second. Although I do wish Nia had not professed her love for Rex. Like, I'm not going to go into it again, but that just seemed a little bit of a cop-out. I still don't speak Japanese. I kind glad that I missed the name of this title when I first started, because it wouldn't have made any sense. But now it does. What the hell? An end credit? Like, that's weird. That's not the way you do that. Guys, thank you very much for coming along on this with me. Thank you very much for putting up with me when I didn't know what the hell I was doing, which was most of the game. Obviously, so I didn't even learn about Ultimate Burst until the end. I will see you all in the next one. Oh, this is such a cool end screen. Because I noticed that when I got to space, the end screen changed, but I hadn't noticed it changed the rest of the game. But this is a great end screen. Well done, Monolith Soft. Well done.